in before Tinker, but
there you go.
Well, we're having something new. Is he gonna play Timbersaw? Yeah, he is.
Yeah. This is gonna sting as a practice to the major, you know, it's like,
bro,
whatever.
Shopify Rebellion still to this day are traumatized by question marks.
To this day.
Gonna have another big skirmish happening in the bottom lane. Monet got off a very nice blood right that should lead into him getting a first blood. But Boka's the one that snags the kill. PQ trying to run himself away through the trees. He ends up dead, but now Monet is the one that's in danger here. He's losing a lot of HP. This is Bloodseeker, and he does end up dead, granting a double towards the Visage.
And I don't see it's actually moving anywhere. They get PYW.
Puts it in the back of the net. And this is, they could reconfigure the entire laning phase to try and address this Timber. But now he's getting off to the races, and down bottom, PYW is going to get raced down by the Bloodseeker and Jakiro.
For Jakiro to take him down, you need a ton of these. You need a ton of soul assumptions, and you don't want to be using it on Bloodseeker unless you're killing him, because he's just going to thirst back up, right?
Oh, top lane. I think we might actually have a kill onto QIQX. They were trying to bring down XXX. Instead, the turnaround comes in, and Boboka's on a killing spree. They might be able to get more as well.
Like, they start the fight just before the courier delivers it, and the courier delivers it to the backpack, so he doesn't get it. Yeah.
They end up bringing down this young Venomancer, but Emo claims the life of the Batrider in revenge. That's a pretty big deal. Killing spree ended. A bunch of gold into Emo's pockets.
Visage.
Solitary time in the lane. Down bottom, Visage now getting aggressed into. He should end up dead, and indeed he does. And PYW, every single time the Spirit Breaker's place in the world to be for Dust on his Monkey King, definitely needs to watch himself.
Yeah, the thirst charges. Bottom lane.
Oh, bottom. Oh my god. I love you. I'm looking for the adjective, but nope.
Just too many.
Just too many. PYW should end up dead.
Without redance, I'm not sure how you're doing anything here. Okay, he just comes in to say hi, you know, like he didn't see Void Spirit in a while. Hello? Emo?
He's gonna go in now onto XXX. The jump in onto the Smarts. Oh, they pin him to a tree as soon as he arrives in the arena, so Dust is in trouble. He will pop Wukongs, attempting to TP out. He will not succeed in this endeavor, however, as he is killed off, and PYW might not fare any better. A charge on cooldown for another 8 seconds. Well, it'll come back off cooldown, while he's in the fountain at least.
Arm up. Emo.
Top lane. Emo's in trouble. Speared towards the tier 1 tower. Boboka doesn't have access to Lasso, so they can't hold him in position, and reinforcements have streamed in. XXX gets charged into and killed. They do eventually kill off Emo, but Boboka and the crew might die for this, as we do now have these Visage Familiars at the ready for Shangyu. He didn't go all in for Boboka. Oh no, but okay. Does get the soul assumption, gets the vision. And speaking of the major, in the top lane, Dust could potentially set up for a kill onto XXX, and he's going to do just that. They lead onto him. Nether Strike will be there. He's not allowed to escape this Wukong's command. And although PQ did his best to render aid, and indeed that's what happens.
Still charging.
Here comes PYW. Oh, Boboka able to find a flame break, but it's daytime, my friend, so they have the vision. But no bash after the Nether Strike. No bashes. Where are the bashes? Boboka's gonna live, and PYW is gonna die instead.
Do a lot, definitely. At the same time, I think Aster have answered him well. PYW.
What a time to be alive. PYW is going to end up dead, but Dust might just survive. Oh no, he tried to TP out too soon. He didn't create enough distance between himself and PQ, so he's going to end up dead. Very unfortunate for him. He was actually tree dancing away. Yeah. XXX's arena happened to cut down his tree on the way up.
Breaker for building the fastest, I don't know, something on Meepo. Visage?
Yeah. Well, Visage, no records will be broken here. Just gonna end up dead and feeding away some familiars at the same time. That's...
What are they doing though? Twin gating down bot?
Okay, Batrider's already gone. Once one is left, they might go on the straggler, and that's indeed what they do. They see Jakiro, quickly kill him off. The allies are on the way back, but it's Spirit Breaker, Monkey King. There's no way they'll get you in time.
And now you kind of know.
Now it could be quite nice. There's a smoke up right now from Team Aster. They don't manage to find any of their targets. IG able to very quickly retreat away from the triangle. However, they're doing a very smart thing. They're not beating the 100% retreat. They're keeping QIQX nearby. making sure that they will not be blindsided and making sure they still have the Ancients to take over. Top lane Dust. He got caught out by XXX. He doesn't have a BKB. He's trying to TP out right now. Can he make it? He does. All the way back to the fountain, and he's out, and there's a fight that's going to start middle. Because there's no Mars, they know that there's nobody to defend the Batrider, and now potentially nobody to defend Sumail. He gets charged into at the moment. Can they lock him down? They do not need to, as he jumps back in of his own volition to bring down QIQX, but will die for this.
Oh, the arrow,
he tried to TP out, but the Spear of Mars interrupted. He is going to end up dead to the Monet BKB Bloodseeker.
Freeze for him. Gets that Mjolnir in 200 gold, and he's completely online.
Now we'll see if there's going to be at least a kill here onto PQ. Dust really wants it. Just one more right click is all he needs. PYW, he comes in. We'll get the kill. So many good things were about to happen here for Team Aster potentially. This Observer Ward that they have is doing so much work because they just bought the gem, right? But it hasn't arrived just yet on this Venom monster to enable him to deward this. So they knew he doesn't have reinforcements. Out game, bottom. PYW and the boys, they come on to the Spirit Breaker. Boboka kills him off, or catches him rather.
Well, you have the Blood Rage, right? From the Bloodseeker too.
Sumesi jumps into a fight here. There is no Wukongs, but there's also no XXX as they burst him down. And now Sumail is next on the chopping block. He loses his life as well. Monet trying to beat a hasty retreat. Static charges on top of him, but there is a Spirit Cow chasing you with the Shadow Blade. If he catches vision of anybody, they're going to get charged down. So far, Monet's been able to dodge. The supports, though, might not be as lucky. He does scout them, but his team is maybe saying, let's check Roshan, who might have bigger objectives at play.
Oh,
they still will eventually charge, but the Ice Path is better from PQ. And they're choosing to start heading down bottom for the side of IG. At least Spirit Breaker did, but the fight is coming in towards them. With these Venomonster Plague Wards getting some vision. They scouted the Batriders here. Bloodrite forcing some movement. They might be able to jump onto QIQX. They rupture him up as well, and they really want to try and find this kill. He's still alive though, and they're baiting in Monet for a bigger fight. He's inside the Wukong's command right now. He just can't escape, and he will be right-clicked down. Venomonster buys back as they head onto Boboka inside the Wukongs and kill him off as well. With these heroes now escaping from the side of Team Aster, now we witness the chase from IG.
I cannot believe that Aster loses this fight. Okay, the advantage of vision was definitely on takes to just get a pick off or two with the bat without utilizing all their spells. But what they're doing right now is they're keeping the high ground, protecting the Bloodseeker, and let's see, Sumail. The fight is on him.
It is, but maybe not the person you want to be jumping first if Dust is not here. That being said, Boboka is a very nice first target. Netherstruck back into the rest of the team, but the Bloodrite will buy space and time.
Buyback.
Monet pops BKB, rushing forward. He wants to kill PYW, and they do manage to do so. Wukong's command does get dropped, and Emo, he's losing his life, but he only dies now, and that's in Aegis. And it sets up for Monkey King to finish off Monet. Sumail still inside the Wukongs. There's no escape for him. He gets brought down. It's a triple for Shanya's Visage. And a team wipe for IG.
It needs Jakiro. For the 3 heroes to death this with Mars, I feel like Jakiro is necessary.
Whew. 2 lane. Aster couldn't find anything, so that's going to give IG the impetus to smoke up themselves. Spirit Breaker got a little bit of vision onto PQ, so charging him in from the base, that could set up for the rest of IG. And Team Aster, they should be aware of this. And they dealt a split away. Yeah, they're just going to Jakiro. Jakiro is dead. He does have buyback.
On Mars, and after that refresher has been purchased, maybe try to fight off the Aegis. Poor XXX.
Charge going in onto XXX. That's an Aghanim Scepter on PYW, so that charge comes very, very fast. He's dead. He does have buyback, however. Timbersaw jumped in onto PYW, forcing out the BKB. So he'll go home, but this is a Spirit Breaker. He doesn't take him that long to come back, but he's not here right now. So QIQX will get jumped on, does have A on this to keep him alive. Nullifier, though, makes sure that it doesn't come to pass. And they do manage to kill him. Unfortunately, though, he did get off his spell. So look at the magic damage coming into them. Jakiro will end up being a victim of it all. And IG, they recognize their opening. And despite playing at the moment with only 4 heroes versus 3, 1 coming back, they're like, let's just take the base. Let's just go on these buildings.
Yeah, I felt like it wasn't just the damage, it was the slows. Here comes Timber, and there goes Timber.
Command gets thrown down, and Timbersaw realizes he cannot close this gap. He knows he will die inside Wukong's. So Right, looks like they've had enough fun for this one. Want to close it out. Still having ages for another 70 seconds or so. Emo, they're going on to Monet. That's the priority target, baby. Nullifier hits him. He gets nether struck back. They want the Bloodseeker's life, and they will get it. He is dead. He does buy back. Look at this, though. Sumail, he tried to help out, but Dust treats him like a child. Barely even looks at him and just swats him away to his death. No buyback for the Timbersaw. And
Yeah,
IG. Think this is it, Yilliz?
This is it. This is 3 versus what, 7? There's Cheese, there is Aegis, there are buybacks on IG.
And sadly, there's only buyback on the Mars on the side of Team Aster. XXX does jump in, get off the arena. Whilst he's doing so, though, PickU easily gets picked off by Emo. Harpoon onto Monet, preventing the Bloodseeker from chasing the Visage. And as Monet dies, Shanyu celebrates over his corpse. And Emo and the gang get themselves a huge win by upsetting Team Aster and keeping the hopes of going to the Bali Major alive.
Incredible performance by them. They have to be very satisfied with how they played. They adjusted their drafts. They won versus Aster that was looking like the team to beat in the Chinese region. And you can see on Aster, they're not looking that happy with their performance.
Can anybody out there,